Hi, John Hess from FilmmakerIQ.com. In our last IQ Bits video, we unboxed our brand new camera at Filmmaker IQ Studios. And I think most of you guys understood the point I was trying to make with that video, was that it took me a long time to evaluate different cameras. I did that through renting a bunch of different cameras and seeing what fit my workflow. And renting cameras really is the way to evaluate the camera that you want to ultimately purchase. But there's one question in the comment section that I felt needed to be addressed, and that was, would we do a camera review of the best camera for under X amount of dollars, like $1,000 or $2,000 or something like that? Oh shoot, hold on. My zipper is undone. I need to do this. Come on. Alright. Would we do a camera review for the best camera under $1,000 or under $2,000, whatever it was? And with all due respect, no. I hate doing camera reviews. I hate camera reviews in general. I love filmmaking, don't get me wrong. I mean, I live, eat, sleep filmmaking, but to me, filmmaking is so much bigger than just the camera. I mean, filmmaking is ideas and scripts and dialogue and story and acting and camera placement, lighting and blocking and framing and sound effects, and I mean, I can go on and on. Design. So there's so much more to filmmaking than just the camera. So yeah, I don't find cameras that interesting to play with, honestly, unless I have a project to actually make with the camera. Then cameras are vitally important. But secondly, I think the question kind of misses the big point, which is there is no such thing as the best camera. There are best cameras for certain situations, for certain shooting styles, for certain budgets. Okay, there may be, and that target obviously continuously moves as new cameras are being introduced all the time. So no, I'm not going to do a camera review because there are no best cameras. And then if I did find a camera that I liked, it would be the one that I liked, and not necessarily the one that would work for you and whatever situation you find yourself in. But I understand the impetus of the question. In a world where there's so much information and so many cameras, you kind of want a shortcut. You want to say, okay, this is a camera that I can start with, and that's what I need to do to start moving. But a better strategy to the information overload is to just tackle the information itself. Instead of trying to shortcut it, let's try to understand how the camera fits inside the big pantheon of filmmaking concepts. As I think the more you understand how the camera fits, the better you are at answering the question, what camera should I buy for yourself? Because really the only person that can answer that is you. Everything we've been trying to do is build a fundamental foundation to answering that question, to understanding filmmaking in its whole. Ultimately, I think what happens is people need permission. People always say, well, I only have this camera, I can't make a movie. No, you can. You can make a movie. You have my permission. In fact, I want you guys to go out there, make 10 short films. Make 10 short films, all right, with whatever camera you have. It can be a cell phone camera. It can be a flea market special. I don't care. Make 10 films. Write them, shoot them, edit them, show them to your friends. 10 films. And then guess what? You're literally a filmmaker. And now we can sit down and look at those 10 films and say, what is it about my filmmaking that I need to improve? And if you're really honest and normal like everyone else, what you need to improve on is probably not your camera. You probably need to improve on lighting, sound, acting, camera direction, blocking. The camera is probably the last thing that's holding you back, especially these days with the amazing technology we have today. Ultimately, I hope you realize that the camera, although it's a vital and key, important part of the filmmaking process, is still just a bunch of glass, some electronics, and some plastic. The camera doesn't make films. And before you get too wound up about upgrading your camera and seeing what's new, try to upgrade this up here, because it's this that makes the film and not the camera. I'm John Hess. Hey, follow us on Facebook, on Twitter. Consider becoming a patron on Patreon, and I'll see you at filmmakeriq.com.